A pair of tickets to the
Debs
concert in Hamburg, West Germany, round-trip airfare for two between Los Angeles and Hamburg, first-class hotel accommodations, and spending money for meals and transportation. Enter now or by Friday at the latest for your chance to see
Debs
in Hamburg, West Germany as part of the KLOS World Tour 81. All the rules and details are at any warehouse record stores. We've got another half-hour commercial-free rock on the way. We'll start this one off with
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Radio. The theater of the mind.
Debs
Radio.
Debs
Man emerged in his cage. Man learned to write. Man emerged in his cage. Man emerged in his man learned to write. Man learned to write. Man learned to write. Construct. Danger. Construct. Danger. Man learned to write. And now, television. Man emerged in his cage. Man learned to write. Danger. Television and nuclear power. Television and nuclear power. Television and nuclear power. American television. American television. American television. American television. Man emerged. Man learned television. Man emerged. Man learned television. Man emerged. Man learned television. Man emerged. Man emerged in his cage. Danger. America's new danger. America's new danger. America's new danger. America's new danger. Man emerged. Man learned television. Man learned to write television. Man learned, and now speak.
Because you cannot run the capitalist slaughterhouse in the interest of the working class cattle. Can't run a system of exploitation in the interest of the exploited. Give the workers jobs, even if they're unemployed. Doesn't matter whether we can get any profit out of them. Send the food over to the hungry. We've got to stop them dying. Never mind about the multinational food companies' profits.
Leo Stereo and Panasonic ask you, what good is having a terrific car audio system if you don't have quality speakers that bring out that great sound? Well, Leo Stereo can show you the incredible
Debs
car speakers that will deliver all that great sound down.
Greetings, Dr. Hell.
The time has come at last for me to conquer the world.
Dr. Hell, I congratulate you, really.
Behold at the splendor of that army of mechanical brutes.
What a splendid army of mechanical brutes, Dr. Hell. What a splendid army of mechanical brutes, Dr. Hell. What a splendid army of mechanical brutes, Dr. Hell. Army of mechanical brutes, Dr. Hell. What a splendid army of mechanical Dr. Hell. What a splendid army of mechanical brutes, Dr. Hell. What a splendid army of mechanical brutes, Dr. Hell. With just this army, the conquest of the world should be very simple.
It's almost like we've won the game already.
Coming on your radio. Wonderful music on the Bruce Day Show.
So enjoy it. Live a little. Go ahead. Sing like that. As we said, an infectious, contagious, an indescribable, I don't know.
Goddess worship, which was repressed, by the rise of the patriarchal religions. I don't want to say that the patriarchal interlude, which lasted to 3,000 years, was not necessary. I think it was necessary. Goddess worship. Feminism, all of these forms of self-exploration and technological expansion, and even goddess worship. Goddess worship. Feminism really, it has nothing to do with gender. It's just an attitude toward being goddess worship. Goddess worship. Goddess worship. Goddess worship. By historical experience in the way that I think masculine intelligence has been.
The fact that play by Ibsen is performed by a bunch of bums doesn't make this a work of art. It's a work of art done by Richard Jerk, who is an idiot and who has no idea of anything at all, is simply the reflection of an idiot's idea of his time.
They called me up a few minutes ago, and all of them knew that the Lucky Charms cereal come in 5 different shapes, and those are hearts, moons, stars, clovers, and
Debs.
And because they knew all 5, got themselves in the running for that stereo system that we, along with Auto Sound North on Main Street in Stoneham, are giving away on the 25th of this month. And those winners are...
Most artists are like any other unskilled laborers. We all want to eat regularly, we all want shelter, and we all have families. And so we work in whatever area of activity we are paid in. And this is our first reason for doing it. We do it for the same reason the man comes up and fixes your plumbing. This may seem very unexciting, but it's true.
Pretty funny. And the front cover it says, "You're a beast." Inside it says, "Just what I've always wanted."
A guy told me that happened to him. Yeah, that he had bought what he thought were barbiturates, and everything there is exactly what happened to the guy, except the particular artifacts that he had. I forgot, he had a candle or something. But he was going to do it for the archaeologists. You know, he expected them to find him thousands. I don't know what made him think that. Well, I guess I do, because it was 800 pounds of psychedelics that he took. You know, and he still didn't know where he was. The cops found him under a bush. He was very fortunate. He was outdoors. I'm anti-cop all the time, but I think to myself, you know, there's an example of, you know, where you couldn't see the cop car comes by. The guy, he couldn't get up or talk or anything. You couldn't tell him what he'd taken or anything. Aspect of suicide is where you get into it and you can't get back out, and you change your mind. Somebody drags them out.
All right, look, you're not as worked as hard as these girls here. Huh? And these girls ain't gonna be ready. Okay. Let's try it again. Find a dance. Huh? You're not as worked as these girls here. Huh? Find a dance. And then let's find a dance. Huh? Find a dance. Find a You're not worked as hard as these girls here. Huh? Find it. Let's try it again. We gotta go on. Look, you don't work as hard as these girls here. As hard as these girls here. I'm fine as dance.
There are two quite different ways of creating magic. I don't know if the word can be translated well into Japanese, but the sort of poetic impression that astonishes people who go to the theatre. This can be produced in two quite different ways. One way is through what is considered beauty. That means that you make a beautiful building. You put beautiful things. In Europe, you put one form of beautiful chair. In Japan, you do it in a different way, but you make a beautiful building. Then you get very careful, you make beautiful objects, the most beautiful objects you can make. Very careful, you make beautiful objects. Study the most beautiful movements, and all of this is eventually to make the spectator feel he is lifted out of his world by all these acts of beauty. One can understand this. But there is another direction. The other direction is that you take something very ordinary. You take a glass, and normally a glass is just a glass, and a straw is just a straw. But by the power of the actor's, what one call his imagination, but what I would really call, by the power of his calling on all his resources, the audience is transformed in front of them into something more beautiful than what an artist could make. demonstration in front of the audience of something which normally take to be banal, and which they actually find is extraordinary because, in fact, everything in the universe can be extraordinary. In fact, everything in the universe can be extraordinary.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio. The theater of the mind.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio. The theater of the mind.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
Radio.
Debs.
The theater of the mind.
Debs. Debs.
Radio.
Debs.